Welcome to another episode of UFCEvent.net. My name is still Jim Safa, and I'm drinking gin and juice. Without gin, of course. This is the prediction of UFC 106, Ortiz versus Forrest. And, this card had the swine flu. Because, Brock Lesnar and Shane Carwin would fight on this card, but Brock Lesnar had to pull out due to illness. Mark Coleman would actually fought Tito Ortiz, but he got injured. So, but Joe Silva, you have done a great job putting a great card together. It's old guys versus upcoming guys. And it's all light heavyweights and welterweights. So let's start the show. Tito Ortiz. Everybody knows Tito Ortiz, the Huntington Beat bad boy. He was the face of UFC back in 2000, and then to 2003, and he is a controversial guy. He is married to Jenna Jameson, he have only lost to champions: Guy Mesker, Frank Shamrock, Randy Couture, Chuck Liddell 2 times, and then Lyoto Machida. But he's a if Mark Coleman was the godfather of ground and pound, I don't know, Tito Ortiz is the bad boy of ground and pound, because he can actually destroy you from the guard with elbows, and he is so strong, he's so big, he's like 6'3", he's a buffed up guy, comes out with high pace, great cardio, decent boxing, and he has a good submission game. And he have actually competed in Abu Dhabi, and he beat like Matt Hughes and Mike Van Onsdale. He's in the Rashad Evans team in the latest tough. Can Tito come in like the old Tito with great cardio, great wrestling, and great ground and pound? It will be a short night for Forrest. Forrest is the original ultimate fighter. People love him because he looks like the ordinary guy, and he's a little bit goofy. He's a brown belt in BJJ, good leg kicks, and he's a tall guy. So, but the thing is, he don't hit so hard, and his takedown defense is not that good. But now he's facing Tito Ortiz, so I believe decision time. Tito Ortiz. Next fight: Josh Koscheck versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. Anthony Rumble Johnson it's one of the fights I really like, and he's so big. People talk about Thiago Alves is big, but he's bigger. And he's 6'3", 2, and he's a welterweight. And his right hand, his left hand, his right kick, his left kick, all can knock you out. And Anthony Rumble Johnson here being KOing his four latest fights. And the last fight was in 40 seconds. Josh Koscheck, though, he's a better wrestler than Anthony Johnson. He's a superior wrestler. He actually took GSP down. So, he lost to GSP, then he won against Dustin Hazlett, Chris Liddell. Then he took the fight against Thiago Alves in short notice because he wanted to face GSP again, but he lost. Then he murdered Yukishida Yoshida. Then he fought Paulo Thiago, that guy from Boppe, the Trupa de Elite guy. They are crazy. But whatever. Paulo Thiago knocked out Josh Koscheck because Josh Koscheck tried to headhunt, and then he got headhunted himself. Then, he made the latest Saw movie on Frank Trigg. And now he's facing Anthony Johnson. The thing is with Anthony Johnson that he's so big and he's so strong, but if he's taken down, that's the hole in his arsenal, and I believe that Josh Koscheck can take Anthony Johnson down. And Josh Koscheck has the right hook from hell, so if he connects with that, make Anthony Johnson respect his striking. I believe that Josh Koscheck could grind out the decision. Next fight, Amir Sodala versus Phil Baroni, the New York badass. My friend actually hates Phil Baroni because he comes in with his robe and raps and stuff like that. And Amir Sodala, he won like the Ultimate Fighter 7, right? Yeah, he beat CB Dalloway. And then he fought Johnny Hendricks, but he got TKO'd. Many people think that that was an early stoppage, and I can agree with that. But you know, it was a loss. Can he survive Phil Baroni's extreme power? Because Phil Baroni, he has the Sokoji flu. Yeah, he got the Sokoji flu, and he gasses after 2 minutes. And I believe that Amir Sodala, he would get TKO'd again. Maybe early stoppage again. If it is Herb Dean, it will be an early stoppage. Next fight, Luis Kane, and he is insane, versus Antonio Rogueiro Nogueira. Antonio Rodrigo's twin brother. Luis Kane, he's a KO wrecking machine, you know, with kickboxing, boxing, strikes, knees, everything, man. He's off the hook. And his only blump in his record is against James Irvin. He need him in the head when it was on the ground, but he had actually TKO'd Remy Sokoju, and that's the fighter that they have in common. Antonio Nogueira's latest loss was to Remy Sokoju, but that was back in Pride when no one knew about Remy Sokoju, and he got KO'd like I don't know how many seconds, like 20 seconds or something. That was a crazy fight. But now people know that back up from Remy Sokoju because he is the Sokoju flu. But Antonio Nogueira, he's an Olympic caliber boxer. People forget that. Think about Big Nog, but with better boxing and can KO and TKO people. And he actually took gold in the South American Games, and then he took bronze in Pan American Games, and he got great submission. He actually submitted Dan Henderson, and he beat little skinny Alistair Overeem, and not the big monstrous Alistair Overeem. This fight will go to a decision. Who will win? Many people think that Luis Kane will win it, but I believe that can Antonio Nogueira check Luis Kane's kicks and keep it stand up with his boxing, use his jab, use his superior boxing, he will win it for a decision. Next fight, Karo Parisian versus Dustin Hazlett. And Karo Parisian, you got suspended, but he had some bad luck, man, because he should actually have fought Matt Hughes for the title, and he got injured. But he have beaten them all, man. Nick Diaz, Matt Serra, Chris Leiter, Josh Berkman, Ryu Shonen. Then he bumped into Diego Sanchez when he was on a tear. Then he fought Thiago Alves, but Thiago Alves he's a beast. But now he's facing Dustin Hazlett. Dustin Hazlett is a good guy. His latest loss was to Josh Koscheck. But he's a good guy, and after Damon Maia, I believe that he's like the best submission guy in the UFC. To finish fights. Karo Parisian for a decision or Dustin Hazlett for a submission. Karo Parisian decision. Check out the link down here. Watch the 10 minutes preview of UFC 06. Press the link down there, okay? One more thing. It's all over. Stay fresh.